Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. As you can likely hear, we are still in the air conditioner as a featured extra era of the stream. It's either that or you're gonna watch me die of heat stroke live on camera. I mean, there may be value. That's content. I mean, that is content. Anyway, what are we doing? We're doing Hildibrand. I'm doing this off-stream. Because, I mean, I know, like, FF14, especially, like, FF14 this deep into the game, like, I'd say it's a kind of a niche audience there, right? Nashu, okay, you're here. Where's your stalker? Let's find the stalker. Where is he? I'm gonna guess somewhere. Oh, I can't jump in there. Maybe not. He has to be somewhere. It's rare if he's not visible somewhere. Huh. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't even remember what that guy's name is. I just know him as the Stalker. Yeah, I do not see him anyway. Okay, then. Wait, just make sure he's not in the dumpster. Or something. Nope. Alright, we're good. I figure I can do more FF14 stuff just off stream, and then, you know, more things that would, you know, more mainstream appeal things. I'll do on stream. It works. And I don't know. Oh God. It's like I knew we're doing Hildibrand, and I like wasn't prepared. It's like I kind of realized what I'm in for now. Okay. Oh boy. Killereth! Here to help again, are you? As things stand, I'm still waiting on word from... Yours truly, I assume. I don't remember what voice I gave him. I think I gave him, like, hard-boiled... Like, his name is hard-broiled. But hard-boiled noir detective kind of thing. Since parting ways, I searched every alley and dive bar in Everkeep for signs of this Filigrand character. It's pronounced Hildibrand. Well, however you say it, he was nowhere to be found. Oh, where could the inspector be? Chin up, dollface, the case ain't over yet, and I always get my man. When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again and leave nothing out, no matter how unimportant it might seem. Want to make a bet this is going to be a completely different story than not everything actually happened? This is not going to help at all. Well, with me here, I can try to recount it. I can try to correct her when she goes off the rails. I mean, you're going to tell him about, like, how you also always wanted to play basketball, which is something that was established in one scene when you had to shoot a basketball. I love this stupid storyline so much. It's brilliant. It's brilliant stupidity. Then again, I'm a fan of surreal humor anyway, so, you know. So you followed rumors of a flying disc which nabbed your friend. That led you to the place where it most likely crashed down, here. You also think he was caught inside the dome when it appeared, and from your perspective went through 30 years in the blink of an eye? Sounds like crazy talk. Wait, even if you're not Hildibrand and you are here, like, since the beginning, that you know what the dome is. You would have known. But I've seen enough strangeness in my line of work that I've learned to give the clients the benefit of the doubt. Since we've got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship instead. Yes, we gotta find Poo-Poo. Hold on. There we go. We'll want to question older people, native to your world, who might have witnessed the original crash landing 30 years ago. Folks that age seem to enjoy parks, like the one outside the residential... Radii? Like radius? Radii? Let's go. I did not know that was the plural for radius. If it is. That would make sense. Octopus, octopi. Radius, radii. Now, I don't know if this is going to include a dungeon or trial. Because we got both a dungeon and a trial in the story for 7.2. So, I don't know if they're going to throw another dungeon at us. Hold on, where are we going? Oh, we're going all the way down there? Oh. Alright. Said it before and I'll say it again. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, the cyberpunk aesthetic in this universe. But I love how it looks. I mean... fucking amazing looking. Yeah, I'll help you some other time. I gotta help jog the memory of a idiot detective who may or may not have forgotten who he is. I would love for us to be barking up the wrong tree this entire quest. We do this entire long quest line with Hildibrand, and then at the very end, like, actual Hildibrand shows up, and he's like, "Oh, hey guys, where you been?" "Oh no, I've been in Tutorial the whole time." That would be perfect. Old-timers aplenty, as promised. Pick a prune and get to it. Are we allowed to pick prunes here? Wouldn't these be public? Like, whatever. I was trying to do a bit and it didn't, like, I didn't have any place for the bit to go, you know? You start it and you're already thinking, like, wait a minute, I don't have an end. I don't have an exit strategy, shit. Oh, still have that illustration I lent you last time. Show it around, should help nudge some ancient noggins. I added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things easier. I mean, it gets the point across. It is what Poo-Poo's ship looks like, and that's kind of what Hildibrand looks like. I have another copy for myself, but that only makes 2. Kilrath, you and Detective Hildibrand will have to share. Good. Not letting this guy leave my sight. We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy. Even if the dame's work is on the same level as a finger-painting toddler's magnum opus. Kilrath, was it? Well, you let me know when you're ready to bother some park-goers. Let me guess, he's going to follow me, and we're going to have places... Okay. Right, let's start showing that picture around. Keep an eye out for older Hune and Tetsaro that might have hailed from outside the dome. Oh, and don't forget the Shatona. My Shatona. Yep. You know what? I'm okay with it because it's Hildibrand. I'm okay with everything in Hildibrand. Just, okay. Let's look up at the blinding sky. Yeah. May I help you? Sorry, but 30 years ago I was practically an infant, far too young to remember much of anything. Picture's pretty cute though. Did your child draw it for you? Yes. I mean, for all intents and purposes, Nashu is basically our child. Because, I mean, she's gonna get in trouble if someone is not looking after her. She's gonna blow things up is what's gonna happen. So other people will be hurt. What can this old lady do for you? It's gonna show it every single time, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Of course they are. 30 years ago? I honestly don't recall. My memories of that time are faded at best, my dears. That is a lovely drawing of you, though, sir. It really captures your essence. That slack-jawed mug? You gotta be kidding me. Just laying in the... Oh, there we go. Vending machines caught your eye? Yeah, you could buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink, but luxuries like that make you soft. When I'm alone, walking through the darkest, dingiest parts of the city, I need something as weathered and weary as I am. I'll stick to my eggs, thanks. That's right, he's super into eggs for some... Well, hard to boil, yeah, okay. It's like, if you're gonna use that name, you gotta commit to the bit. Always commit to the bit. I say as I just gave up on the prune bit. What would be wanting with what would you be wanting with me then? So fuck. Can't say. as I'm familiar with it. But I do remember 3 decades ago when I was in the bloom of youth, well, middle age. Say, I remember you, the clever girl who took back me Furball tonic from that thieving whoreson. That was a good bit of sleuthing, that was. No need for all that, just doing my job. Sorry to see that the tonic didn't do its job, though. It should have. If you'd gotten the proper tonic, this guy, he would have luscious hair right now. He's gonna make sure you do the full animation over and over and over of him pouring on his head, wiping it in, and then slapping his head. That has to go on for like 20 minutes. That's how this works. Clearly that's how, you know. It's not about growing me hair back, it's about the routine. About 40 years of massaging me scalp and basking in the same fragrant aromas every morning. It doesn't feel right to start the day without it. 40 years of using an Everkeep-made product? That's right. You're Alexandrian, born and bred, same as me. There's no way you could have seen the starship we're after. Sorry to bother you, sir. Well, no one said it was easy digging up eyewitness accounts from so long ago. This is where grit and persistent come in. Oh, it's hard-boiled. Well, no one said it would be easy dredging up eyewitness accounts long ago. This is where grit and persistence come in. I spied a Shatona fella heading towards 914 radius. Hard to guess his age by how long they live, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Where? This way. There he is. Shatona man of indeterminate age. That's a pretty good... I mean, the best NPC name in the game... This is way too loud. No, man. The best NPC name in the game is absolutely painfully Ishgardian man. Because, like, you just hear that and you're like, you know exactly what they... Yeah. Lovely day, isn't it? Could you look at these scrawls? Not sure I recognize the man. Hard to tell with such a simple drawing. That's like, the same compliment Kurt gave the salt vampires, the hubby there. She's a handsome woman, yes, but hardly 25. I'm not sure, forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Oh yes, the craft I do recall seeing. When I yet felt the sun upon my face, I was living in a very different kind of life at the time. It was during a hunt that I spotted it. Flying machines were a rare sight back then, so I remember it well, even now. Do you remember where it was headed? It appeared to crash somewhere in Ueyawada, to the north. I was of a mind of seeking out the wreckage, but when the dome suddenly appeared, I had far stranger things to worry about. There, what'd I tell you? Let's find your pal Nashu, share the good news. Painfully Ishgardian man. It's just, it's so perfect. It's paints a picture. Oh, jeez. Pop filter, please. Please. I'm still trying to find a better solution to the pop filter. It's fine if I'm doing something like this where I have a controller, because I'm not interacting with the key and the keyboard and the with the keyboard and the mouse. So it's not like getting in the way at all. And to be honest, I played Minecraft with this thing, technically in my way of the keyboard, and it's not. What keys do I really need, you know? So it's not that. It's definitely workable. I would just like to find a better solution. I could also just get like an actual one of like the basically the pop filter that just slips on to the top of it. That would just solve the problem. Especially if I ever want to use it like panoramically, that would make it way easier. We'll see. Why are you talking to a professional wrestler? It's Jesse Ventura. He's not going to give us any good information. But he ain't got time to bleed. No one seems to know anything about the starship. Did you fare any better? So came down somewhere near the Uwera Yukata place. Don't suppose either of you have been there before. I've been all over, man. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I literally have. I've gotten flying everywhere. Research facility, you say? Some unidentified flying object fell from the sky nearby. I'd wager their people soon scooped it up. Seems we have our destination. How about, how do we get across the lake? Canaskery Forger, hover cargo... I mean, I know technically, you know, I don't know how much this is going to tie into what's going on in the actual MSQ, but hover cargo might not be the best way to go, since those have been crashing recently, but let's do it. That we could. The Reforgers have a few, and I happen to know one of an accommodating disposition. Alright, so we're taking hover cargo. So yeah, it's because here they're like, they were being hacked and crashed into people. Right, that's our transportation sorted. What I'm stuck on, though, is how you've already been to this Uada, when I'm just learning, only just learning a place existed. What's your deal, anyway? Oh, boy. I mean, that's the answer, right? I mean... Like, did anyone who played this game, you know, through Shadowbringers, when asked who we were, is there any human being on the planet who did not choose the right answer, which is, we are the great artist Alphino and his, what is it, and his, like, loyal followers or something, or like his assistants. That's right. It's the great artist Alphino and his assistants. It's like that's the answer. That's the answer you give. Like when you're consoling Reen. No, yeah, Reen. And there's an option, a smile better suits a hero. I mean, you can't... It doesn't matter how good any of the other options are. You're going to choose that every time. I'm simply an ardent admirer of Inspector Hildibrand. Can't imagine why someone would admire the man, at least from what you two have told me of so far. Still, it's clear you're no fresh-faced mook. I ain't no mook. Let's press on with the investigation. My Reforger friend should have hover cargo waiting for us at the Drift Downs. I better pack a dose of Nashu's Delights. Those explosive of yours? Yeah, leave them behind. We don't need no dizzy dame blowing herself up on my watch, or me for that matter. I mean, she's already done it twice, and you're fine, so I mean... Oh, she's bringing them. I mean, that's not even a question. When the time comes, they will just manifest. She will just manifest them in her hands. So we need to go to... Hold on. Yeah, I know I still have It's Definitely Pirates over there on the side. That's been sitting there probably since I first got it in, like, ARR. I've just never actually, like, turned it in. Even though I've done... I want to say because I've done every dungeon in the game. I think I did it and then never turned it in, and then eventually got rid of the quest, and then it was eventually like, I should probably just finish that quest. And then I just haven't gone through Sastasha Hard again. So we want to go... God damn it. Yeah, this should be fine. It's right there. So maybe this is going to be a dungeon. That would be neat. Or a trial. Although I don't really have a bad guy yet. Like, the stuff they were doing... Or like a personal duty, maybe. But like, we had Dr. Lugai in the last Hildibrand, so he could keep showing up and being a nuisance, and you could do a little personal duty where you fight him. Something like that. Let's see what our random is gonna be. I'll take a bow. Okay. Ahriman. I'll take an Ahriman. Going over the wall. We going over the wall. Oh, right. This place. That's right. I guess it would make sense. That's pretty... Yeah. This is a place Poo-Poo's ship could crash. It's fitting. There we go. Accommodating Reforger. I hear you two need transport to Uwada. The hover cargo is ready for you, if you are. Yes. Maybe this is me, personal duty. Or something. This place is a mess. But I don't see any monsters roaming the halls, at least. Should be safe to split up if you, and have a look around. Yeah, it's not full of monsters because I took care of that problem. Shuffling through various documents in the cabinet, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 1. According to an associate native to these lands, the unidentified vessel we recovered near that name had flown into the region not long before the dome manifested. The testimony was corroborated by a thorough examination of the wreckage, which yielded not a single sliver of electrope. The vessel was, however, without a doubt, manufactured using technology fundamentally unlike our own. This mystery was further compounded by the discovery of a human survivor within the craft. Despite the apparent force of the impact, the lone male occupant had sustained no visible injuries. Well, there he is. Yeah, there he is. So he was in the dome when it came up, so yeah, he has been here for that long. Is that... No, I don't think so. I was like, was that there the whole time when I was here the first time and, like, I didn't notice it? That would be amazing if they hid something like that. Like, for example, in, what the hell's the dungeon? It's the... shoot. I think it's the last one before... Hero's Gauntlet, I think? Yeah. Oh, it's not the last one. We're all, like, the spirits of, like, heroes of the past are, like, appearing all over the place. There is a, like, infinitesimally small chance that one of them will be Hildibrand. And he's just kind of, like, looking around, like, what the fuck? Like, it's just, again, it's a brilliant little thing. And super rare, so it's like, it's not like it's a joke that you, like... One of those things like, why did they throw this? Because I know some people don't like the Hildibrand storyline, I get that. Some people just aren't into that kind of humor. So, like, I think those people wouldn't want that in a really serious dungeon, so it's rare enough that it's very unlikely you're gonna see it. I have run that dungeon a ton of times. I've never seen him. I've seen screenshots and video. And I know it's like, it's there. It's just, it's exceedingly rare. Abandoned clipboard. Alright, what do we got? The document held by the clipboard is entitled Confidential Files Addendum 3. I missed 2 somewhere, unless I don't. I cannot understate the incalculable potential I see in our mystery subject. If we could but unlock the secret of his preternatural resilience, then we would never again need to risk the dangers inherent in transfer of monstrous souls. While some of my colleagues insist that vivisection is our only recourse, such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart on us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, which means they didn't find poo-poo. For the time being, we've decided to suspend all research related to... It's not Hildibrand. It's Brandy Hild, isn't it? That's who they found. Wanna make a bet? The specimen will be preserved in a biocapsule in Sector 51 and placed under observation in hopes he will one day regain consciousness. I just fucking realized it's gonna be Brandy Hild. And once again, we've got, like, just, it's gonna be... Then again, because I was able to conceive of that as an idea of something they could do, they probably won't. Because it's not weird enough. If you can rationally come up with the idea, it's too normal for this fucking storyline. Skimming through the... Okay, so this is 2. The human male we extracted from the wreckage is an abnormal specimen indeed. While physically unharmed and in clear possession of a soul, he remains in a comatose state. The absence of reaction to any kind of any and all external stimuli is indicative of temporal stasis. Every method we have attempted, be it electric shock, a hot bath, a sharp slap across the face, has failed to make the subject. Wow, you've tried literally 3 things. We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas. In his remarkable corporeal fortitude and innate natural quality, or was it acquired with the aid of unknown technology. My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. Yet no, you're not going to learn anything. Because it's because he's a Manderville man. That's it. And that's the only information we've ever gotten. They almost had an out with the whole, oh, they're aliens, that's why they're so strong. And then at the end, you know, Godbert just has to come in and be like, oh, by the way, we were adopted by that family. We're not actually aliens. So we still know nothing about why they're so strong. And it's not even like it's just Godbert and Hildibrand. Hildibrand's mom is stronger than Godbert, and she's not of their line. So it's like, what is with this family? God, sorry, something else in the records caught my attention, led me to a different floor. Had to rustle up an identification key first, so I haven't spent any time on your Starship mystery. Turn up anything yet? Well, they have him. They have someone. They were keeping him in Sector 51. Okay, I found. Should have let us access that area. Let's grab your pal, Nashu, and head there now. This could actually just be him. Like, that would actually be the most surprising. Would be if it's actually just him. Inspector Hildibrand, there you are. Is it actually just him? Yeah, it's him. That's just him. Which also means they don't actually have to age him. They don't have to, like, be like, well, from here on out, the guy's 30 years older than he was before, and that's just gonna be how he is now. He's gonna be an older man. But no. He's in temporal stasis. He hasn't aged a day. He's the same age. You two been yanking my chain. This clown doesn't look anything like me. Well, opinions aside, we've located our man. A hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now. Nashu? Nashu? Here, give this to the detective. But we're not trying to it's not him we need, he's actually in there. Which actually means this is probably just Hildibrand's actual reflection in the knife. Like, this is just his oh my fucking god. He was a tall drink of water. From the lady. Just reality does not... Like, reality pauses while you are in a Hildibrand storyline. And everyone just goes with it. It's like reality is rewritten that this is normal to everyone now. So everyone has to join in. It's like the fucking bomb volleyball. I mean, that would get him out, yeah. And I guess it will hit him in the explosion too, so he should be fine. Like the bomb volleyball in the first. It's like, these two guards have been serious this whole time. And as soon as we start, you know, fucking playing volleyball with the bomb to try to hit Hildibrand with it, the guards just instantly are just, like, in on it. They're like, okay, yeah, I guess this is what we're doing. We're playing volleyball now. It's just like, it rewrites their brains that, no, this is how things go. This is how it works. I kind of love it. It's just like, in this one... It's like the Wah. Hildibrand gives off a psychic field that alters all reality around him, and everyone in it. That's actually, yeah, and he doesn't really realize he's doing it, but just, yeah, logic goes away. I never could refuse the kindness of strangers. Are they gonna be all, like, bent up and, like, twisted? No, I guess he's fine. Is that a problem? Something we're gonna have to worry about? Oh, Resident Evil. Okay. Cool. I did not expect this to go from noir to Resident Evil. I will admit that. I was not expecting that. So, I mean, I would never have predicted it. So, again, I thought it was going to be Brandy Hild. Or like nothing. These punks must be feeling lucky. I never in a million years would I have said, what do you think's going to happen? That they actually will find him and then there's going to be a zombie outbreak. Nope. Hell yeah. Of course, yeah, of course. Can't be normal, can't be normal. Can't be a gun. It can't just be a gun. He's back! There's no need for firearms nor fisticuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behooves a gentleman. I don't really have, like, a Hildibrand voice, really. I don't even really know how he would sound. Attention, everyone! Follow my lead, if you please. I guess that's just what I'm going with. I mean, he does actually have zombie followers. He has... Yeah, the Gentle Dead Man. So, he actually... This is not unprecedented. He has, like, captivated zombies before. Ashkin, I guess as they're called. Yes! Do it. Do it. Oh god, it's gonna be Thriller. He's gonna basically... It's gonna be the Manderville Mambo, but it's gonna be... Thriller. Of course it's gonna fucking... Why? Why would I think anything else? Okay, I kind of wanted the Simpsons gag where the hat goes up in the air, and then you find out it's like a faulty, like, air conditioning vent. And, yeah, well, yeah, this is normal, yeah. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember to always comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. And now they're turning on. Bye, Wendigo. That's an inside cut. That's a me personal tabletop game. Only people who played in that campaign would even know that. I fear I may have overslept a trifle. But I, Hildibrand, well-rested agent of inquiry, now stand before you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Of course, you gotta do the ding. By the by, who is this I can speak. Austere-looking fellow, a new admirer of mine, mayhap? No, he's just a mine. I mean, he wasn't like thrown off by the zombies, because normally I would say we're about to break this man's mind, shatter his reality, and just make him basically do what we did to the guy in the Heavensward one and turn him into a book-burning psychopath. Just wreck their lives, wreck their minds. But, I mean, Hard-Boiled is probably his ninth reflection. And he wasn't fazed by zombies, so I think he'll probably end up being okay. This is Detective Hard-Boiled, your soul twin from another world. Oh, okay, so they did... So it's just now confirmed. Like, yeah, he is absolutely the ninth version. Why, my dear Nashu, this man possesses nary a speck of any of my spectacular aplomb. He does not even resemble me in the slightest. Couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother had more grit in her pinky finger. That's odd. Maybe I need new glasses, but the two of you seem practically identical. The odd thing here is how you look so damn young for a fellow who's been sleeping for 30 years. Don't get me started on how you charmed those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? Actually, a very rational question to ask. And a good way to phrase it. The inspector has a very unique physique, for one. And as for the zombies, he's had an excellent rapport with them ever since a brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire. This is all stuff that happened. This all happened. That raises more questions than answers. Still, we can consider your missing person case closed. Which leaves me to chew on the something else that caught my attention earlier. I smell a new case brewing and I mean to follow my nose. So apparently, part of the Hildibrand thing with his face is they were messing around with, like, facial animations and, like, how extreme they could, like, move all those sliders. And that's partly what Hildibrand's storylines are. It's them testing how much more they can morph the faces. A case, you say? Allow me to offer the services of Hildibrand, Inspector Extraordinaire. Undead Overlord seems more plausible to me at this juncture, but I'll bite. What does a fellow like you even inspect? Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course. So we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. To be honest, it does somehow, but I couldn't tell you how. But it does. It has. I, too, am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. Fucking, like, get ready for the next battle. The dame, she's your assistant. Loyal and steadfast. I had an assistant once. But now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on, so there was a ninth Nashu somewhere. Question is it gonna be that she died, or is it gonna be something stupid? It's gonna be something stupid. This will be just the thing to prove your sleuth and chops, Inspector. Let's get out there and get down to brass tacks. Just how many coats you go through? Well, I'm sure his coat budget has gone up since meeting us because of the explosions that are going to happen anytime you're in a Hildibrand storyline. What is the new case? The case of the fiendish fugitives. Alright. I was going to say, because there has to be some case we're going to be getting into, and it can't just be looking for him. See how this all got wrapped up in a nice little boat? We don't know where Poo-Poo is, or the ship. Well, the ship's somewhere in here, presumably. But we have no idea where Poo-Poo is, and he wasn't there. Did Poo-Poo leave in the ship with Hildibrand, or did he, like, just accidentally turn it on and fly? I can't remember. So yeah, because Poo-Poo was unaccounted for. I mean, I still have him as a minion, so I could always bring him out. I got a whiff of a whole new case in the making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna bring Poo-Poo out for the Hildibrand quest. Or Vivi. Vivi's another option. You said you scoured this place top to bottom and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts, but the facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Sound about right? Yeah, pretty much. I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. So here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work independently even after the project was mothballed. I mean, it wouldn't be our little Nier, because he's... That's small fish to him. Could have our own little Hojo doing something. Just make it Wesker. Like, actually just make it Wesker. Apparently he dismissed the Tural Vidral as impossible to control and instead chose his pursuit using less ornery beasts. Well, that's actually somewhat logical. Like, okay, these ones, nah, that too much. Dial it down a little bit. Find out where, like, Tural Vidral is on difficulty. Let's, like, take it one level lower. We should be good. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some slavering fiend? Nothing so mad as all that. No, he saved that honor for convicted criminals. Seems he set up a fake rehabilitation program, had the prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls for use in his experiments. How awful! What became of those now criminally minded creatures? That's a million credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages inside emptier than a barfly's tumbler. Okay, so we're tracking down monsters. A little different for a Hildibrand thing. Although we have to track down the mad scientist too, I'm sure. Little digging into the operation showed the cage locks are opened only recently, which means... We find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend these dastardly evildoers on the double. He is right. Let's do what the kid said. Make my way, toys. What, Chief? The kid said. Yeah, there's a chance we're at the... Yes, there's a chance they're out there still causing trouble, and as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone. See what I can discover. Alright, we got him back. He's back. The inspector has returned. Finally. And that's... Arcadian's probably the closest one. My assumption is Arcadian. Oh yeah, also, I mean, I guess this, it's off stream, so I don't know why I'm mentioning it. But new emotes, new free emotes. I'll probably talk about it when I stream next, because it's kind of more prudent? Yeah. Pertinent to the stream side. Oh yeah, we got new emotes. We had the J. Bauman Whelp emote, now we have a Mike Stoclasso what the fuck WTF emote. Shadow Man, of course, is in there. We have a Shadow Man emote. We have Tommy Wiseau laughing because, haha, that's some story, Mark. And we have an orc doing this. Clever. I don't think that emote's going to be used much, because my assumption would be that the clever emote would be used anytime I do something really intelligent and clever in a game. I don't think, let's just face it, I'm probably not going to be seeing that emote. Chat a whole lot. The Whelp and, what the fuck, probably more. And Shadow Man. I hope to see a lot of Shadow Mans. Yeah, that Shadow Man. He's slowly, like, started becoming, like, my... Okay, there he is, yep. He's here somewhere. Yep. I'm looking right at you, just skeeving. Alright, what do we got? Right, I'll take a crack at this storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. How ungentlemanly. If this was the Assassin's Guild from Guilty Gear, he would say he's not being very dandy. Must be more dandy. Cannot wait for 3.0. I'm gonna have a hat with my eye patch. It's gonna be amazing. Think August, because the Mogpendium, like, Moogle Treasure Trove thing is going on now, which means we're probably a month-ish away from 7.3. I do actually need to run a lot of the Mogpendium stuff. Well, actually, it's 4 weeks, I think. It's 1 month. So we're in week 1. So yeah, in 4 weeks, probably. Once the final week of the Moogle Treasure Trove, that's when they'll launch it. But, yeah, I cannot wait. I have a couple of ideas for outfits with a hat. We'll see. I can't wait for that. But yeah, the Moogle Trove, there's a couple things in the Moogle Treasure Trove I actually really want. Some stuff that I could sell, I think I only need... I think the Gwibber... It's the Ruby Gwibber that they gave this time. I was really hoping... Because the only one I need is Diamond, and Diamond is the one that's going to be a pain in the ass to do on Extreme. I don't think that's soloable yet. Although, I don't know, Warrior full eye level? Maybe. Maybe. I'm trying to think if there's any mechanics in that fight that would be impossible for a Warrior to handle, or for one person to handle. Because, like, the Susanoo fight is one of the only ones that really is kind of impossible. Because you need one person to be holding the sword back in the transition phase, and one person to be hitting the sword, and without that, you lose. The only person... There was someone who did it with Pictomancer. Because Pictomancer can deal so much damage. There's a 14-second window before he switches phases where you can technically push him to death before he hits it. The only class, I think, at the time that they did it. It was just after Dawntrail came out. So it might be more possible for other classes to do it now that eye level is so much higher than it was when it first came out, so I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Diamond is the only one I need, and it's like, kind of don't feel like doing that unsynced. Well, the bad news is the device was in even worse shape than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. A quick pass netted me some scraps, though, enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researcher stuck the soul of a career thief into the body of an Cyclops. Light-fingered fella didn't steal out of greed, but for the joy of pissing off his victims. Twisted guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just because he switched bodies. Yes, 'tis all becoming clear to me. And which conclusion do you draw? His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. As soft-boiled as a guess as any I've heard. Your instincts are way off, pal. Here's the thing, they are off, but by following his bad instincts, somehow we always magically end up finding the right thing. It's like Dirk Gently, holistic detective. If you don't know where to go, just follow a car that seems like it knows where it's going. It'll probably get you where you need to be. Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? One of those big brutes was lumbering through the streets. All we have to do is follow the screams. No, if he's plotting a heist, he'll involve a target outside Everkeep. He won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate, but something that would really cause a nuisance. Electro. Alexandria's got a habit only that miraculous ore can satisfy. We need to hustle to the quarry outside, and I mean now. Yes, they're magic Lego bricks. We need these. I mean, they do. They kind of put all their eggs in one basket by relying on this one material to run their entire society. But, no, you did it. Oh, it's like right here. Okay. I should be reading the, all of the, like... I just want to see if there's anything, like, yeah, it's silly, but... No, the best description was the Dark Knight quest lines, where you would start reading more updates as the quest went along, and you started to question who's saying it. Is it you, or, like, you're basically just having a nervous breakdown during the whole Dark Knight storyline quests. And so, like, you just see, like, your brain, like, mind fracturing through the fucking updates. Like, there's one where you're looking for Sigurd, because he might be wounded or something, and, like, you go to a spot that says, you know, go to this place, see if he's there. And then, like, you go there, and if, you know, he's not there, and then, like, if you go, and you have to think to do this, you have to, like, it doesn't tell you, oh, by the way, you should read your quest description, updates. Because now there's an update, it's like, no, the other left, he's gonna die because of you, and it's like, it's just stream of consciousness of your mind just fraying as you're doing this. It's really freaking cool, and I mean, the Dark Knight quest line is the best class quest in the game. Easy. Paladin's the worst, and Dark Knight is easily the best. Oh, frame rate. What's going on here? Oh, that's... Okay, the frames. Got any more of them frames? Yes, I work here. Was there something you needed? This will either be just fight a monster, or it'll be a personal duty or something. Have we had any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We've had several shipments of raw electrop go missing in recent days. Strangest part is that our gods didn't see a damn thing. You need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks, and surely someone would have noticed it coming and going. There, what'd I tell you? Sneaky Cyclops could have run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is, then. If there's anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. That's mighty kind of you, friend. Then let's have you bait the trap with a stack of electro, placed conveniently out of sight of your patrols. We'll do the rest. One tempting stack of electro coming up. How much could one Cyclops steal that would actually impact this society that greatly? that it's an immediate problem. I guess it's a nuisance more than, oh, this'll ruin everything, I guess. There, that should do the trick. Collar that thief more, will ya? Oh, and do be careful while you're at it. Well, I guess, yeah, none of us have regulators, so we don't get extra lives. The trap is set, now we wait. Yep. Okay, Nasher will be sleeping in at least 2 of these. Oh, she's picking up dirt, I guess. Yep, hard-boiled egg, yep. Yep, there she is. There she goes. That's 1. I don't know if we're gonna have enough for it to be a second time. She's stretching. Oh, okay, now Hildibrand's also enjoying an egg. Wait, how did he get the egg? Okay, now he's gonna execute him for taking the egg. Yep. Yep. Yeah, there's a narrative here. And now we're just waiting. I fucking love this stupid storyline. Oh, this humor is so dumb. Oh, ho, ho. This is perfect. Now shoot him in the face. Maybe a little too perfect. Yes, he will never see us. Not good. Not good. That's our thief. After him. I mean, you could have shot him. You could have ambushed. Okay. Next to these giant pineapples. I know the cactus, but they look like fucking giant pineapples. I'm sorry. Actually, they look like the fucking weird artichoke thing. No, I guess they don't really. Remind me a little of one of the Mario RPG enemies that looks kind of like that. Weird plant thing. Oh, that's just like conveniently an actual enemy. Version of the Cyclops. We've lost sight of our quarry. There's a ton of them. He's going around in the middle of the field of Cyclopses. We got us a wise guy. Not a tough guy, though, according to his file. Says he's got no stomach for fighting. So we just need to split up and find out find the one that doesn't try to squish us on sight. Because even if he is a coward, he's a big boy now, so he might still try to go down swinging. Shout out if you hit pay dirt. We'll take him out together. So just murder this entire, like just completely clear this entire ecosystem of one of the things in it. Okay. Like this is getting put on the threatened species list. Like today. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring out, who do we want? Do we want Poo Poo or Vivi? I mean, I know what the answer is. It's Vivi. Hell yeah, or GG technically. Hell yeah. Hildibrand's son. Hildibrand, I have your son. Come, speak to your son. I love this one. You just look like so dejected, like, oh. Fine, I'll go. So we're just looking for... There he is. Me not bad, Cyclops. Cyclopses don't talk. Sound like a Mike Claus scream. Look at me. What? Fuck you, Rich. What? Look at me. That fucking the guy, the impressionist who has been doing so for like I can't, like, that lives rent free in my mind palace now. Just his weird mic impression. What? I don't know why ba ba ba. Oh, there he is. No, he's still skulking. The inspector and the detective set off in pursuit of that screaming Cyclops. Come on, let's not get left behind. Damn it all! We have you now, fiend. There's nowhere left to... No, you can just do that, yeah. That solves the problem. Ow, 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 ow! It's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles. Out with it, punk. Where did you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I'd tell the likes of you. Have it your way. Hear this stings worse than chili sauce in your eye. No! What an interesting, like, monster design. Now, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. Move, damn it. Move. Give the criminal a chance and they'll make you wish you hadn't. Dude, I mean, I should just go over there and just, like, tie the guy up. Like, my turn. No, I'll do it. I mean, it won't, because they're Hildebrands, but in most cases, that would do it. That kind of did do it. Ooh, he really is a big boy. Don't say it like that, Nashu. Even though I know you did not mean anything dirty by that, because I don't think your mind is capable of thinking that way. But just don't phrase it like that. This is my show now. Lose the gun or the girl gets it. I can literally, like, shoot a Kamehameha. I could just, like, end this right now. But again, the Hildibrand field means, no, I have to take part in this, like, play my part too. It's like we're all just, you know, part of this play. You too, weapons on... What weapons? I punch things. Ew, is he twitching? Of course, Hard-Boiled gets actual, like, badass moments. Ah, my eye! My eye! Don't put salt in your eye. Never put salt in your eye. Never put salt in your eye. Always put salt in your eye. You had your chance to come quietly. Say goodnight, sunshine. Did he fucking stop the bolt? That didn't hurt at all. Yep. Yep. It only makes him more powerful. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, abhor acts of violence. He's gonna do this his own way. And it's somehow gonna work. Somehow. Yep. He's only become more gentlemanly. He's in fucking hyper mode from Super Metroid. Cool, the inspector's all lit up. I forgot, she has like a kind of a, yeah, like a, I should be giving her way more of like a British accent, I guess. Kind of like Cockney a little bit. Cool, blimey. You gotta be kidding me. That shot has enough juice to take down a Gomphothorium. Yeah, that. So bright. Too bright for me to bear. Ah, the pain is akin to stepping barefoot on a goblin's back. Gotta bring up goblins. There has to be a goblin somewhere in every Hildibrand quest. Even if they're not native to the area or like that they're in. Just no, there's a goblin there. Why? Because it's just someone on the team writing these quests think it's funny if there's a goblin there. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything. Again. He's always going to do the stupidest thing. It's somehow just... Again, the world just... reality and logic rewrite themselves so that the dumbest possible thing to do somehow works. Soft-boiled and cracked. Not wrong, but hey, we get the job done. What can I say? I never wanted the electrope. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed over every block I took. So you weren't just being a usual thieving self. Alright, so what's the researcher's name? He never told me his name, I swear. I only knew him as the man who made us into monsters. He already had some scary-looking bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare refuse orders. If it's fucking Dr. Lugai, again. No idea where you can find him, then. None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Alright. I believe you. This case has taken a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling suspect in all this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handling you over to the Tin Men authorities. I mean, you could just smash them, technically. Don't worry, I'll explain how you're a crook in a monster's clothing so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. I mean, that's nice of him. For the rest of you, meet you back at my place in Solution 9. Which is fortunately right near an aetheryte. It's very important. Convenience is important. So we're just going right back to Solution 9. I'm guessing that's probably where this one's gonna end. My assumption is, at least. But I don't know. Where is it? Right there. Come, Gigi. We go to your father now. Surely Detective Hardboiled must now acknowledge my dazzling investigative skills. In your dreams, pal. I handed the Cyclops over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. You can bet your last bean that researcher fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. Can't figure his angle yet, but he's up to no good, that's for sure. Whatever those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating as far out of our mechanical sentries as possible. Maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. And that's the whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use your help out there. You shall have it, of course. Inspector Hildibrand is at your service. Got my trench coat in a twist when your pal started dancing in front of my gun. It's only fair I tell you why. Has to do with a man who had his fingers in every illegal pie in Alexandria. The Crime King, they called him. It was me who caught his royal rogueness and sent him to rot in prison cell. But after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I see you've connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere was you, whatever. Me and him have got a history, and if he's running free out there somewhere in a monster skin, I want to be the one to bring him in. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hardboiled. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear that I will remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution. And there they go. Not being at his side. That's fine. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box. Drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for us to follow. Alright, so each quest going forward will end up being a different one of the monsters. Okay. Okay. Oh, is there gonna be an untextured generic male model? Maybe? Oh, please say there's an untextured male model that will look nothing like what the character reveal actually is later. Oh no, we actually have, like, characters. This guy, the way he smiled, I figured he might be in on it. I was hoping to see our hulking Cyclops squish those curious rats. Craven fool surrendered with barely a struggle. But no matter, I have more than enough electrope now to proceed with my plans. Given the right direction, you outlaws have proven more useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. Oh, he's a flan. Alright. Or just a slime, I guess. Not really flan. Flans have the weird faces and arms. Yes, we've been had. Although, I mean, not really. We still accomplish what we set out to accomplish. When making hard-boiled eggs, you want to boil for the same length of time every time. Okay? 12 minutes exactly. Any less, they're too soft. Any more, they're overcooked. We're out of time today. So here are some I prepared earlier. Okay, it's eggs. And that one's gonna explode. Yep. Yep. That's the explosive one. Yep. And he's gonna, oh, no, maybe he's gonna do it. Yep. Yep. Sorry, hard-boiled, this is your life now. This is just your life now. The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is closely guarded trade secret, so don't try and make any of your own at home. Keep safe and stay tuned for our next episode of the inconceivably further Hildibrand adventures. And there's the goblin. What did I say? There he is. He's stealing the eggs. He's stealing the eggs. He okay. Left with the eggs. He took the eggs. Now he's got to make more, and it's 12 minutes exactly to get another batch. Alright, so that's Hildibrand. I mean, I love it. It's Hildibrand. It's one of those things, it just tickles this very specific, like, part of my weird surrealist humor itch, I guess. But yeah, so that'll be that. Not really anything else I need to do. Occult Crescent, I don't know. I'm doing it, but I don't know if I'll stream it or record it. Just because it's a lot of grinding and a lot of busy work, which I love. I love Bozja. I'm not a big fan of Eureka, but Bozja was my jam. Like, that could be its own game and I would play it. But it is very grindy, and that's, I don't know. Might not really be... There would be more of just, like, a long, like, full-day stream of just, like, grinding it out kind of thing. But I don't know if that's gonna really make for good content. So, because I have Kongi as my alt, who's there. You know, she's at the same level. So, I mean, I might just start it with Kilrath on my own and just see if I think it's worth streaming, like if there's enough going on that isn't just constantly doing fates. But otherwise, I'll enjoy the hell out of it. I was kind of hoping they'd bring Gabranth back. I don't know if they did. I kind of doubt it at this point. I would have seen a screenshot or something. Because, like, they kind of left that a little bit unresolved. And it made a lot of sense to me that he'd be involved at some point in this expansion. Because, like, his whole shtick was he broke off from the Garlean Empire and wanted to make his own better empire with blackjack and hookers. And that was what he was trying to do in Bozja. And then we kind of kick him out. And so now he's got to find somewhere else to make his new empire. There's a whole new world over here. He could try that. And also with Viper getting basic... I know it is Zidane's weapon, too. Zidane did it first. But the dual swords that combine into the set, that was also Gabranth. So I was like, yeah, he would make a lot of sense, because he'd be able to actually use his, like, weapon normally. And also, I want his weapons in the game as a glam, but whatever. But yeah, that'll be that. So again, we'll see about Occult Crescent. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be really streamable stuff. Actual streams will also be continuing. I got to do some more Minecraft. And then, you know, go back to Daggerfall, Morrowind, Baldur's Gate 3, all that good stuff. And Hades 2. Hades 2 had a new update, and I've been clearing runs pretty consistently, so I'll probably do a stream of Hades 2 just to show out all the new stuff. But yeah, so that'll be for later. For now, though, I love this goddamn game, and I love this quest line. It's still Hildibrand, and I love it. But, so yeah, I will see you all next time. Later, everybody.